Hey everyone, haven't made a video in quite a while. I haven't died, haven't been totally inactive. I've been working on a few things. Been kind of tinkering around with this. This is a '68 Dodge Charger from Revell. Turn the light on. That didn't help anything. Been working on this. I've been kind of tinkering with the race Jeep. That's been pretty much shelved for a while. I've kind of lost interest in it and wanted to work on other things. Plus, it's finally warm enough every once in a while that I can paint, as you can see. It's showing up a lot darker on camera, but this is Plymouth Plum Krazy Purple with wet look clear over it. And all straight from the can. Maybe move it in the light better. I don't know. Don't know why my lighting sucks. But anyways, what I'm debating is whether or not to polish this, because this is by far the best finish I've ever gotten on a model. Even better than the one I got on my Kenworth. I mean, it's pretty much glass smooth. There's not a touch of orange peel in this. And all I did was I sprayed a light coat, let it dry for about 20 minutes, sprayed a wet coat, let it sit for a day, wet sanded with 1000, sprayed another coat, sprayed another coat. Then I let it sit for another day, wet sanded it with 2000, I want to say. And then I sprayed, I want to say, 2 wet coats after that, back-to-back wet coats. And I actually sprayed it too thick, and it ran. Sorry for the view of my hand. Let's see if I can get in close up. You can kind of see above the wheel well where it's got a little bit of a different look to it. Right on the trim. And then, wow, up close you can really see how smooth it is. Ooh, pretty. And then right there, you can kind of see where after it had dried for about 2 hours, it was still a little tacky. I pushed it down with my fingerprint thinking I was just going to wet sand it out. But it actually dried glass smooth. I mean, this whole body is like smooth, smooth, smooth. Which is what brings me to my question, should I polish it or not? Because I have the Model Master polishing kit from Hobby Lobby. It comes with the 2000, 4000, 6000, 8000, 12000. I think there's a 3200 in there as well. The polishing kit itself, I mean, like the sandpaper, not the actual squares. I'm just so afraid that I'm going to sand it down too much and it's not going to have this deep, wet gloss look to it. Because I'm a fan of this look, but if I can look better, I want it to. But last time I polished it, I polished my Kenworth. If you look real close, you can see very fine scratches from the sandpaper in it. Because I just use a 3M, Turtle Wax, light scratch remover, fine scratch remover, and then I hit it with Zymol wax, like Dr. Cranky uses. And you can still see the scratches, so maybe I need to get some Novice. But I don't know. I mean, it's good enough where I don't want to mess with it. But yet again, I want as good as it can get, because my whole idea is to make each model I build the best one I've ever built. Oh, man down, man down. That happened a few times. And to be honest, this paint job came out relatively flawless. Like, I had no runs in the paint. I did have, I will admit, if you look, if I can get it in lighting enough, you can see right there's a hair in the paint, and there's a couple specks in the paint, in the clear, I want to say. But other than that, you can see it right there. It came out flawless. There was one right there, but I wet sanded it out of the clear. That one it was on the final wet coat, and I didn't notice it, and I just sprayed over it real thick, and you know how things go. But I mean, look at the finish on it. It came out amazing. Not to toot my own horn, but I've never had a finish come out this good. Or if I do, it comes out real glossy like this on the top. It comes out perfect on the top, although never this good. But on my Impala, the top came out like a mirror. But then the sides were kind of flat. So I don't know if I wasn't doing something right, but what I did is I just taped it down and I sprayed it at an angle like this, and I just kept moving it. And I sprayed until I thought I had enough, and then I sprayed more. And I tried to make sure it was always wet. You know, I thought maybe before I'd been misting it on too lightly and that was drying the clear or something, but... Well, anyways, I'm sure you guys have heard enough of my babbling and me rotating my car. Let me know what you think. I'm going to bare metal foil this one, and I actually washed it before I did the clear, so it subdued it a little bit, so it looks half decent. I'm going to try and bare metal foil everything on this one, and I might put the two black stripes on the back, you know, on the rear quarter, but normally I like to put the decals down and then clear, and I didn't even think this time. You get caught up in things. Which is what I was trying not to do with this build, was rush anything, which is why I let it sit for a day, and it's sat 3 days since I cleared it. Now that I'm making this video, it's been 3 days since it was cleared. But I'm going to bare metal foil everything. It's getting the, I want to say the 440 Magnum, not the Hemi, because you know, I figure I'll do a street, you know, low street build, nothing fancy, but a nice like stock replica just to put on my shelf. And then the next one I'm going to do like the box art is, where it's silver and it's got all the drag racing graphics on it and the big Hemi and the race interior and race chassis, and I'm also going to try and get some photo etch kits for it. I'm going to wire this one hopefully. I just need to figure out where the spark plug wires go in. I think they go in on the side by the headers, whereas the Hemi they go on the top. What else? If I can find them, I don't think they make a photo etch kit for the emblems on this, but I'll get maybe a photo etch seatbelt, buckle kit, and just little things like that. I'm just trying to step it up a little bit, and then eventually maybe I'll try cutting the doors open on one of them. But this one has the windows. That would be a pain, so. Alright, enough of me ranting and raving and hooting and hollering and all that good stuff. Let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I should change anything. And comment if you think I should polish it, or if I should just leave it the way it is. So, that's about it. Talk to you guys later. Hope everyone's been doing good. Keep up the good models and stuff. I see Styrene Junkies put out some good stuff. Everyone's been putting out good stuff. But just keep it coming. Adios.